Alright, today's day 3 at the cottage. We're going to talk about some of the performance mods that we've done to the truck. There's not that many, so it's going to be a quick video. Hope you enjoy.
I can't stay.
One thing to remember when you're lifting your truck, getting tires and all that stuff, nobody's ever complained that it's too big. Everybody complains that they didn't go big enough. Don't settle for less. Go big, because you can never have enough lift. So really all we have to talk about for this review is our Superchip tuner and our Flowmaster Super 10 exhaust. So we'll go over the tuner first. Alright, here's what the F5 flash pack looks like, if we can get it to focus. There we go. This is what the F5 flash pack looks like by Superchips. Basically you plug it in, select the tune you want, and away you go. Now when you get it, you have to update it on the computer, and if you have a Mac, you're not going to be able to update your device. So you have to have a PC to update it, or a friend with a PC. So we'll go over some of the finer details with the Superchip when we go sit down and talk about the mods more in depth. But that's what the product looks like, and I've noticed a difference. So stick around, we'll talk about that when we go sit down. Now for the Super 10 exhaust. I've done a couple sound clips on it. I'm driving around with it for about a week, and it sounds so much better than stock. It actually sounds like the truck has power. You can hear it coming, you don't fire it up and it's just pretty much silent anymore. Now it actually makes a difference. People notice you. Now we're not going to be crawling underneath the truck today, so if you want to see what the Super 10 exhaust looks like, go back a couple videos, and we have a cold start, we have the install, we have an acceleration video. You can check those out. This is more just to talk about my opinion of them, whether they're worth the money, how much they cost, how long it took to install, and stuff like that. So watch these couple clips. We're going to get set up and we'll talk about these mods. Stick around.
Commissioner.
Alright, so we're gonna finish today's vlog out here, just because where we were set up before has got shifted around. We can't do it there anymore. So to cover the Superchip, plug the Superchip in, save an hour to do the initial install. After that, each one takes about 5 minutes if you want to change it. Upgrade it first because there's a lot more tunes once you update it than it came with. You have an 87, 91, 93 octane tune. You have a fuel efficiency tune and a tow tune. Now the 91, 93, and 87 tunes all say do not tow when these are installed. I don't know what the difference is, but just run the tow tune if that's what you're going to be doing. Now things you can adjust when you plug in the Superchip. You can adjust your shift points, your speed limiter, your rev limiter. You can shut it off so it doesn't drop to 4 cylinders on the highway, which is what I did. You can adjust your tire size, your temperature of your engine. I believe there's 1 or 2 other things, but not as important as the ones I've listed. Superchip in Canada runs for about $4.50 shipped to your door. I got mine off Parts Engine, and they're pretty quick. I think it took 4 days and it arrived. As for power, I don't really notice a big power difference, but I do notice a fuel difference. Now, one of my last videos, I had a guy complaining, saying that I didn't do a proper review because I adjusted the tire size. Well, I realized that. So I adjusted the tire size, put it on the stock tune, and drove it for a bit. And then I put the 91 octane tune, which is what I run all the time now. And since we're in Canada, with the stock tune, I was running about, I think it was 16 to 17 liters per 100 kilometers is what I was using. Now I only use 12 to 13 liters per 100 kilometers. That's with 35-inch tires, 9 inches of lift. Like, that's really good. That's almost as good as I was getting stock, if not better. Overall, if you're just looking for something that's going to make your truck better on fuel, I recommend this. This is what you should go with. This is what you should buy. The Superchip F5 tuner. If you're looking for something like, I'm sure if you put the fuel efficiency tune on, it would get even better mileage. But that's where mine is. Plus, I don't have a cold air intake, so I'm sure if I get the cold air intake, it'll be even better again. Now, if I were to do it again, I would probably go with the Bully Dog or the Diablo. I can't remember which one of them allows you to do custom tunes, but I like them just because you can have it monitoring your truck while you're driving. For the Superchip, you plug it in, download the tune, and then that's it. You put it away, drive your truck, and nobody knows the difference. I like to be able to monitor stuff. I like to be able to see what's going on with my truck, and I like to be able to change tunes on the fly. Instead of having to stop, plug it in, set everything up, and then carry on. I know you have to stop with the Diablo and the other tunes, but it's always running. You can always see what's going on. I don't know, that's just more for me because I plan on doing more modifications. But if you're just looking at, you have a fairly stock truck, you lift it, big tires, just go with the Superchip. This gets your gas mileage back and you don't mind driving it as much. Where before I didn't want to drive it, I always drove my Corvette because it was better. Now for the Flowmaster Super 10. A bunch of people complain that the Super 10 is too loud, that, just go with the 40 series. Well, I know a bunch of people that spent all this money on the 40 series, and I'm not happy with it. It's not loud enough. Go with the Super 10. If you don't like it, take it off and sell it and buy a different one. But just, you might as well figure out, if you want something that you're going to notice a difference, go with the Super 10. I notice better throttle response. Now the truck is tuned. I don't have a cold air intake, but with the tune and the muffler, way better throttle response. It picks up faster, at least that's what I notice. There's not much cab drone. You don't notice it just humming in the background while you're going down the highway. These cabs are super insulated. It's really nice because if you want to hear it, you roll the windows down. If you're tired of hearing it, put the windows up. Other things, really turns heads. There's a little, up the road from coming into the cottage here, there's a little restaurant. You just give it a little bit of gas, everybody turns their head to look. It does its job. Get the Flowmaster Super 10. This isn't a paid sponsor. This is my opinion. Sounds really good. I'm happy with it. I have it coming out to a 3-inch dump. My friend has it coming out to 2.5-inch duals. Either way, sounds really good. No resignator. Still have our cat. And the Flowmaster Super 10's $100 for the muffler and $100 for the install. So it's like one of the cheapest mods you can do. Today's a bit of a shorter review. Stick around and watch the other videos as they come out. I'm releasing one every 3 days. Check out the past reviews that I've done this week if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment below if you have any more reviews you'd like me to do. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future videos.
Shout out to Static Lows. Needs more low.